Incredible, but true. 1 in 5 people on Earth suffers from depression at least once in their lives. The figure is shocking, isn't it? It turns out that the feeling of despair and loneliness is familiar to 1 million people, and many of them do not know how to cope with it. If you're going through a tough time, know this: you're not alone, I promise. This video will help you find support and help you find light in the darkness. Have you ever wondered why we suffer? This question becomes relevant when life presents its challenges. It's not just about losing loved ones or serious illnesses, but also the daily struggle with ourselves. We often find ourselves trapped in our own thoughts, struggling with low self-esteem, anxieties, and fears. In fact, fear is our body's normal reaction to the unknown. In ancient times, it helped humans to survive. Today, when there is no need to run away from wild animals, it takes unnecessary forms and turns our everyday life into a horror. But one thing is certain: our fears and sufferings are not eternal, and any bad condition can change. In difficult times, it often seems that there is no light ahead, but history knows examples when people found a way out of the most hopeless situations. Consider the great musician Ludwig van Beethoven, who lost his hearing at the age of 11, but continued to create music that is still listened to today. When all seems lost, remember, all your strength is within you. Our society is not used to talking about suffering. On the contrary, we are taught to hide it. Meanwhile, this silence only makes the problem worse. Research shows that talking openly can significantly reduce stress and anxiety. Supportive relationships help to restore inner balance. But what do you do if you feel like you have nowhere to go for support? There's an old and effective method: writing down your thoughts and feelings on paper. It's like having a conversation with yourself where there is no misunderstanding or judgment. Studies show that journaling can reduce stress levels by 30%. Try it and feel the results. Scientific studies also confirm the power of meditation. People who practice it note that it helps to focus on the present moment and let go of heavy thoughts. Just 5 to 10 minutes a day can make your life more peaceful and meaningful. Imagine how 5 minutes like that could change the quality of your life. Don't forget about physical activity either. Even a simple walk in the fresh air can boost your mood. 20 minutes of light exercise can boost serotonin, the happy hormone, and we've seen it for ourselves many times. After all, movement is life. Nowadays, the concept of positive psychology is actively developing in society, to which literally a lot of studies and books are devoted. Its essence is that each of us has the ability not only to cope with difficulties, but also to become much stronger and wiser thanks to them. An optimistic attitude, according to studies, improves the quality of life by 20%. It is worth remembering that the thoughts that come into our heads do not mean anything by themselves. They only become important when we begin to pay attention to them and allow them to influence us, whether we are trying to silence the inner critic or fighting obsessive fears. By learning to accept and let them go, peace can be found. One amazing example is the story of Joanne Rowling, the author of Harry Potter. Before her success, she lived in poverty, on the verge of depression. But it was her belief in her dream and her incessant work that made her one of the most successful writers of our time. She did not know what lay ahead, but she did not give up and believed in her destiny, not forgetting that the human heart is capable of amazing regeneration. Studies show that even after severe experiences, such as a heart attack, people recover and live a full life. This proves that there is a great strength within us that helps us cope with any adversity. However, sometimes it can be difficult to cope alone. At such times, it is important not to hesitate to seek help. The support of a therapist can be indispensable, and that's okay. No one should be left alone. At times like these, it's important to remember, strong people ask for help too. It's a sign of courage, not weakness. Without a doubt, the darkest moments of our lives can be the beginning of something new. History shows that it is in moments of crisis that new ideas are born that move our world forward. Use your suffering as a point of growth. Discover something new about yourself. It could be studying art, music, or even playing sports. Try to surprise yourself by reflecting. If each of us acknowledged our fears and feelings, if we learned to talk about them and listen to others, our world would become much more resilient and understanding. We could support each other with our honesty and openness. Agree that it would be worth it. Remember, life is a series of ups and downs. But even in the most difficult moment, when it seems that there is no hope, somewhere inside there is a desire for light. That light never goes out completely. It is in each and every one of us. You are strong and capable of more. So, if you feel yourself falling, just stop for a moment and realize that this is temporary. Every choice we make, every small effort we make can bring us closer to a better future. And know that there are many people besides you ready to understand and support you on this path. The path won't be easy, but it's definitely worth it. Start with a small step and make it not today, but now. After all, it is now that your renewal begins. You can do more than you think you can. Use the power within you and let it guide you into a brighter future. Don't forget, you always have the confidence with you that, in the toughest moments, you're able to get up and move on. Just keep going step by step, and remember that every difficulty is just another step on the way to the top of your life. Live, dream, act. Always know that there's a power hidden inside you that can do incredible things. This moment belongs to you. Discover the light and cherish it as the most precious thing in your life. It will light your way in difficult moments. Look forward with hope and believing that everything will be okay. If you ever feel like giving up, revisit this video and remember your invisible power. You are not alone. We are together.